Hey everybody, Fun Stampers Journey Coach Janice Whiting here. I am your Coach Direct, and in this video I am continuing showcasing our Celebrate You Fun Stampers Journey collection because if you've seen my other video, it is 35% off for this month, which is a great deal, let me tell you. So today's project is super simple, and as the title says, it is a no stamps, no problem type of a card. And here's why. Now I showcased it, or I gave you a little sneak peek in my other video, but let me go ahead and show it to you one more time. This is it. It's so cute. It's beautiful. I love it. It's simple, but super cute. And what makes it cute, of course, is this beautiful pattern paper. Number one, the color combo. Gotta love the contrast between our pull play cardstock and this beautiful background. And then these two little elements here, highlighted with some Journey Glaze. I'm sure you can see that shimmer. Glossy. And then of course the bow and our little wooden star element. So I am not going to belabor this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this right this minute. All right, so here we go. Super cute, very simple, and really easy to make. Okay, so the first thing you need is you're going to need a piece of our Pull Play cardstock cut to an A2 size card. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, I've already obviously pre-cut it and folded it, tentful style, although you can do the other or the regular side fold. I guess that's what you'd call that, right? I don't know if there's a name for that. I'm sure there is. Anyway, you'll need this. Very easy. And then you'll need a piece of our beautiful, what am I trying to say? Celebrate You pattern paper. Now, again, this paper is on sale. So normally it is, I believe, $16.95 for this because it comes in a 12 by 12 pack. And I might as well go ahead and show you the entire set just because it's adorable. So do you recognize that? Do you see? That's where we get these cutouts from. Pattern paper is wonderful like that. And then the back is this beautiful, it's really just cute polka dots paper. And let's see here, you get, I believe it's 3 sheets of each pattern. This super cute tassel banner, and on the back is the one that we're using for this card. Again, 3 sheets of that. Then we have the pennant. Now you might be wondering or might be recognizing some of these designs. They match our stamp sets. Wow! Okay, look at this stamp. The You Sketch. Do you recognize the banner here? Yes. And then from this one here, remember this? Matches, yes, and this is our blown up set. Guys, in both of these stamp sets, even though we're not using them in this project, 35% off this month. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I forgot to show you the back of this one. Adorable. Those are arrows, guys. So super cute. Okay, moving on. Okay, lollipops. Adorable. Super cute. I could see adding some Journey Glaze to these. And the back of the lollipop is the megaphones. So again, this all coordinates with all the stamp sets that we have in this collection. And there is a balloon, this one, the blown up stamp set that matches this. So the balloon with the little polka dot background matches the balloon and polka dot background paper. Got to love it. 35% off. Oh, the back of that, super cute. It's adorable. And I like the color combo too. And then the last one is this one here. Is that the last one? Yes. And actually, guys, it's 4 sheets of each paper, by the way. Gotta love it. And of course, if you are recognizing these stamps, it's because it goes with our Word Up. Is it Word Up? Part of it, yes. So look, OMG, you made it. OMG, you made it. Okay, so they go together, they coordinate. So very, very awesome. All 35% off. So if you're wondering how much this stack of papers comes out, I believe it comes out to like $12.32, if I'm remembering correctly. So that is what we are showcasing today, okay? Because you don't have a stamp set, no problem. You can use your pattern paper, and this set is awesome. Okay, so back to this. You've got your card base. You've got your piece of pattern paper, and this is basically about the same size, but it's 1/4 of an inch shorter lengthwise, okay? So going across, I say lengthwise, widthwise, going across is 4 inches, but the length is still 5.5. So this would basically marry the top and the bottom, but then you have that 1/4 of an inch border there that shows a little bit of that pull play, okay? And we're gonna attach that easy peasy. We're gonna use our tape runner, easy peasy, and I just put it up. I kind of make sure it's nice and level by what am I trying to say? Put it up next to it and kind of shimmying it down. Then I know it's good, making it flush with the card. Okay, got that done. Then I would take our Hip Hip Hooray pattern paper, this one here, and basically what I did was I used my paper trimmer and I cut I kind of sliced out. It makes it pretty easy the way that the paper is lined up. I literally took it and I lined up my green blade. It's got a nice little arrow here. It tells you exactly where you're going to cut. And I literally just cut that strip out and then came in here and let's see, I see hip hip. So I'm going to cut hip hip out. That one's going to just be a little bit of extra. So I've got hip hip, and then hooray will be next. So now I've got both of those pieces, and gosh guys, that's it. I say that's it. That's pretty much it. Of course, I'll save my scraps for later. So I've got hip hip. I've brought out one of our little wooden stars. So these are a really fun little extra embellishment that we have. We have quite a few different ones. This is called our star frame elements, okay? And then the other thing that we use here is some bubblegum thread to create our bow. But let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and, let me go ahead and do the bow first. And the way that they did their bow, because remember we are showcasing cards that are already created, already being showcased in our catalog. And this one, it is on page, it's actually the same, no, it's not the same, just kidding, it's a different page. Oh, la, la, la. Here it is. It is on page 18 in our catalog, and you can see it right there. We've got some awesome designers, guys, and one of the reasons why I love this card and I chose this card to showcase is because it is so easy, okay? And it's on the same page as the pattern paper is on, okay? Okay, so we're going to create that bow, and they created a double bow, and so the easiest way for them, because they wanted, I say they wanted, I'm talking as if I know what they wanted. What I noticed is that they had 2 strands on each side of their bow, not just 2 loops. So that told me that they used 2 strands and then just created a bow with both of them together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So nothing fancy. I just create a loop and then go around and then create my second loop with the hole that I just made. Again, it's not necessarily a bow tutorial, guys, so go online and if you're, like I like to say, bow challenged, check it out, check one out, and then come back and create it. I always like to tighten my ends just so that it just helps me to give shape to my bow. And let's see here, let's pull this one a little bit more. I think I want them a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Okay, great. And then maybe make my ends even. Maybe a little smaller. Okay, and then, so now we've got our bow. We're going to attach it to our little star frame. Now, as I was looking on the, in the book, it looked like they had maybe tied it directly to the star, which is fine. You could do that too. I think I don't even know if I was even thinking about that. I just was creating as I would create if I was making it. But of course, if it's easier and you don't want to have to worry and mess with glue, then go ahead and attach it to the star just by tying the bow onto the star. It might even be easier for you. So I'm going to poof up my little bow loops a little bit. I like them fat. Okay, so there my little star element is ready to adhere to the card. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of foam squares on the back of these little, what shall we call these? I don't know what we're going to call these. They're just cutouts, I guess. So we're going to call them cutouts. And then, like I said, I just try to recreate the same positioning as was in the card in the catalog. And from what I could tell, it was about, I don't know, 1.25 inches up from the top. And it was tilted just a wee bit. Kind of like this. And then take the backings off of this guy. And then we turn him a little bit in the opposite direction. Okay. Then we're just going to attach the star, add some journey glaze, and done. So I attach the star by putting a little bit of our craft glue. Again, if you don't have our craft glue, it is quite nice. It is not like Elmer's. It is thicker, which makes all the difference, believe it or not. Dries clear. And it has, I don't know if I've ever showed you, but it has a regular pointed tip at the top, and then it has a fun brush tip at the bottom for kind of some bigger area to put glue on. And then if I can just so carefully put this down here, this goes right up on top. And I was about to say voila, we're done, but really the last thing we're doing is we're adding some journey glaze to our letters. And from what I could tell, it looks like they just added it to the fat areas of the each little letter. And so that's what I did. Guys, again, if you do not have our journey glaze, it is one of our best sellers. It is a resin and adhesive kind of mixture, glaze mixture. It dries completely clear. It does not yellow. It does not crack. It's real flexible. It's real fun to add a fun little enamel look. Give some sheen and shine. Again, it does work as an adhesive as well, a wet adhesive, obviously. I use it all the time to adhere our Journey Dust, our Sparkle Dust, as well as our Sparkle Cuts. And let's see if I can move that out of the way, and we'll do it on the P. And this bottle that I have right here in my hands is our 2-ounce bottle. It also comes in a 4-ounce. Price is right there on the screen for you. If you've not tried it, I'd give it a try. Try it out. I promise you won't be disappointed. And look, it has that, it just gives that fun, glossy accent to it. Very fun element. So there you go. That, my friends, is done. Wasn't that simple? Super simple. So again, no stamps, no problem. We have pattern paper for you that kind of fills that space. Super easy. It will take you 10 minutes. I would definitely less. I would put this in an under 10-minute card. Okay. Do y'all remember that magazine that was called Take 10? think it was called Take 10. This would fit in one of the Take 10 magazines. And it's really cute. Hip hip hooray, come on, how fun. I will use this as a birthday card or like a congratulations or any kind of event that requires, that calls for a congratulations and exciting and way to go and any woohoo type events. I would use this card and send it their way. I love it. I think it's cute. I hope you do too. So once again, we used the hero of this card was our pattern paper, our Celebrate You pattern paper. 12 by 12. It contains 24 sheets, double-sided. Great for cards, scrapbooking, your fun celebratory type projects. It is a 65-pound weight paper. For those of you who know about that sort of thing, basically it means it's really good quality. This is not your cheap stuff, guys. You can create 3D projects out of this paper and it will hold up. That's basically what that means. So, all right, if you love the stuff, you want the stuff, then go to my website, www.funstampersjourney.com/Janice Whiting. Click on the shop button up there at the top and shop like you would any online store. The paper is up there. Hello, text. The paper is up there on the shop, as well as all of the other things in the Celebrate You collection, which I showed a little bit. Some of those stamp sets, the Word Up, blown up, Word Up. You Sketch, my favorite, confetti creations, and a host of other sets and embellishments and some fun little party stuff too. So anyway, 35% off this month. Get it while you can. Thanks so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.